Hello and welcome. I'm a hotel AI expert, and I am so pleased to be here with all of you, the students of Europe Hotel School, as you start your online learning journey. Today, we're diving into something that is, quite literally, the foundation of modern hospitality, the guest's journey. This isn't just some abstract concept. It's the framework we use to create those truly exceptional experiences. So let's get right into it. This quote right here really nails it. A guest's opinion of your hotel isn't going to be defined by one single thing. It's not just the check-in or the room service or the fancy lobby. It's everything. It's a collection of all these tiny moments, some functional, some emotional, that all build on each other to create one single lasting impression. So here's our game plan for today. We're going to walk through this journey step by step. We'll start with the parts you might not even see, then cover what happens before arrival, the in-stay experience itself, and finally, departure. And then we'll tie it all together to show you why thinking this way is such a game changer. All right, first up, let's talk about the unseen guest journey. This is all about learning to see the entire experience from the guest's point of view. So what is the guest journey, really? Well, the best way to think about it is like a map. It's a map that charts out every single touch point a guest has with your hotel. And when you have that map, you can see everything. You can pinpoint exactly where opinions are being formed, where frustrations might pop up, and, most importantly, where you have these incredible opportunities to completely delight your guest. Okay, on to our second section. Now, a lot of people make the mistake of thinking the guest experience starts when they walk through the front door, but that's not true at all. The journey actually begins way before they ever set foot on the property. This is where you build the initial expectations and, hopefully, trust. It all kicks off with inspiration, right? They see a beautiful photo on Instagram, or a friend tells them about their amazing stay. Then they move to booking, and that reservation process is their very first direct interaction with you. And finally, there's that period of anticipation, which you can build up with great pre-arrival emails that make them feel welcomed before they've even packed their bags. And the difference here is night and day. A really smooth booking process, I'm talking a clear website, great photos, a team that gets back to you quickly, that builds instant confidence. But a difficult one? Confusing policies, no photos, slow email responses, that immediately plants little seeds of doubt. And that early trust is so fragile, but it's absolutely crucial for setting the right tone. All right, now we're getting to the heart of it all, the in-stay experience. This is where the magic really happens. Or doesn't. This is where all those promises you made online are put to the ultimate test. And you have to remember that first impression starts the second they pull up to your hotel. I'm not even talking about the front desk yet. Just the look of the exterior, the landscaping, the lighting, all of these things send a powerful, instant message about the kind of care and attention to detail they can expect inside. And throughout their stay, their perception is being shaped by all of these daily touch points. It's the cleanliness of the room thanks to housekeeping. It's how helpful the staff is. It's whether the Wi-Fi works and the bed is comfortable. It's the vibe in the lobby. Each one of these little interactions adds up to create a feeling of consistency and care. Now, within the stay, we have what we call moments of truth. These are these make or break points where a guest's expectations smash right into your hotel's actual performance. Some of them are totally predictable, like check-in. Others are unexpected, like how your team handles a complaint. Each one has the power to either make the guest a fan for life or lose them forever. But it's not just about those direct interactions. You also have what we call silent moments. These are all the times the guest is just observing. Walking down the hallway and noticing if it's clean. Watching how smoothly the breakfast service is running. These silent observations are constantly shaping their experience, making them feel either relaxed and cared for or a little bit stressed. Okay, let's move on to the final act of the stay itself, the departure. This stage is so often overlooked, but believe me, it is absolutely critical for shaping those lasting memories that lead to loyalty. Think about it. The checkout is your very last chance to interact with that guest. A warm, efficient, and genuinely sincere farewell can wrap up their entire stay in a nice, positive bow. It gives them emotional closure. On the flip side, a clunky, impersonal checkout can sour the whole experience right at the finish line. But wait, the journey still isn't over. After they leave, the guest starts to reflect. They think about their stay, and then they start sharing, writing reviews, telling their friends and family. This is where your follow-up is so key. A simple thank you email keeps that connection alive and makes them feel valued, which heavily influences that final, all-important decision. Will they come back? So let's bring this all home. Why does looking at things this way matter so much? Well, it's about making a huge mental shift, from seeing your job as a series of isolated tasks to understanding that you're creating one single, seamless experience. This table just lays it out so perfectly. A housekeeper isn't just cleaning a room. They're preparing a critical moment of truth for when that guest walks in. A front desk agent isn't just checking someone in. They're literally shaping that guest's entire first impression. Every single role, every single person is directly connected to the guest's emotional journey. And this visual just drives that point home even more. You see all these different departments, front office, housekeeping, maintenance. They can sometimes feel like they're operating in their own little worlds. But to the guest, they are all part of one single experience. When every department gets the bigger picture, the entire operation just works better. And that's really the bottom line. When your whole team understands the guest journey, it transforms everything. Service stops being just a transaction and becomes intentional. It empowers everyone to be more empathetic, to be proactive, and to work together with one goal in mind, creating a flawless, seamless stay for every single guest. So as we wrap up, I want to leave you with a question to think about. As you move into your careers and become leaders in this incredible industry, you'll have the power to influence this entire journey. So my question to you is this: which moment of truth will you make it your personal mission to perfect first?